Welcome back, guys. It has been a while since we have taken a look at the OCG metagame report, and the very interesting thing here is that we have Blue Eyes on the rise here. Blue Eyes is there with 10% representation, basically, which, if you ask me, it's super crazy. We will take a look at this in the moment. Obviously, this is because of the new Blue Eyes card that came to the game via the new structure deck for Blue Eyes, and we will also get this in the Master Duel at some point. Maybe sooner than later. I don't know. They definitely want to save this up for some big thing, maybe like the anniversary of Master Duel, which is I think in January or something. Maybe they want to give us the Blue Eye stuff then, because obviously this is a fan favorite. This could be something happening. And then we also have Ryziel and Maliss at the top here. No big surprise. Atlantean is here at 5.9%, and then you can see the Snake Eyes only 5.4%. Voiceless is still here. White Forest, which is maybe the remaining archetype that we will get in the December pack. We will have to see. And then Memento, which is also an archetype that we still need the last remaining support cards for, which could also come in December, possible, but we will have to see. Whatever a Tor Ryziel deck is, I am not quite sure, but we can scroll down here to see the Ryziel. We have talked about this. I have shown you what this deck does. If you have not seen this, go check out the video in the top right corner. This is the next big thing after we receive the Fiendsmith and the Azamina stuff. Then there is Ryziel, which will also get another support wave that will only make the deck better. You can see the Mulch Army Fuvaros here, which we will get at some point in Master Duel and will definitely change up the meta. We will play this in the main deck, I think, because it's just such a strong card. We are playing Solemn Judgments here in the main. Very interesting to see this, but okay, makes sense, I guess. Maybe there are some decks in the meta that want to go second and let you go first so they can use your judgment. I'm not quite sure why we are deciding on this. You can see we are playing Shifter here. Shifter with us in Master Duel going to 1. Very nice. All the toxic cards are going surely but slowly, and here Shifter is still there. We have a Maliss deck. Simply Maliss could be seen running Dimension Shift in the main deck. Makes sense because, and I've shown you this in the Maliss deck profile that you can also check out on my channel if you have not seen that, and if you're interested in this new Link Shifter deck, which we will have to see how good this deck is when we will get the Shifter going to 1. It's definitely always a strong point of any deck having the ability to play Shifter, and if that gets removed from the deck, we will see how strong the core is on its own, but I still think that Maliss will be quite nice, will do quite well. So yeah, and Maliss as well as Ryziel we will probably receive within the same time frame, around about. And then you can see we have the Blue Eyes here. Supreme Darkness gave Blue Eyes a boost in the form of a new Primate card, Primate Another Barrel. Primate Another Barrel, which is this card here. So the Primate cards are a new archetype. I'm not quite sure from which pack exactly. We have not yet seen them in Master Duel, but we will. This is also a Primate card, the spell card down here. But Primate Another Barrel is a Primate card, allowing it to be searched by Primate Lordilor, which I think this should be this one. This is Primate Lordilor, if I'm remembering this correctly. And when Primate Another Barrel is normal summoned, its first effect can set 1 Primate spell trap from your deck, which could be Primate Lordilor if you don't open with it, or Primate Drill Beam, which is this one here, I guess, as a disruption during the opponent's turn. We will take a look at the cards in a moment here. Primate Another Barrel is a level 4 dragon monster, and that allows it to be used to link summon Spirit with the Eyes of Blue, the new link one for Blue Eyes. Primate Blue Eyes plays as a mid-range deck. This was to be expected, and this is kind of cool because the meta definitely slowed down a bit with the introduction of the Fuvalos, the Mulch Army Fuvalos, that is, and the Mulch Army Purulia, which we cannot see right here. It's in a no side deck. It's maybe not good at the moment, since with the Purulia you will only draw cards if there's something being summoned from the hand, and that might be something not really happening here. But you can see the Fuvalos in the side deck as well. So a slower meta that we have here, but yeah, where were we? On the field, and lost it. Primate is a mid-range deck. Using Primate Lordilor's third effect comes with a drawback that makes you cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters on the field this turn, but this drawback is minimized as the deck would typically end on Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. That's obviously very nice. 10 Pie Dragon alone was able to control the game by, on the first turn, just make spheres, and spheres can definitely be enough to stop your opponent for one turn. This non-targeting bounce is actually very strong. Or Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which I think this is this one here, which is a spell trap negate. We will take a look at this in a moment. And both has quick effects which could be activated on the opponent's turn. The Primate card has raised the floor of the Blue Eyes deck, as it could end on a Hermetic Seal of the Heavenly Spears with a set Primate Drill Beam when hit by the opponent's Maxi or Mulch Army Fuvalos. Obviously, a deck is good when it is it has a good play into Maxi or the new Maxi Mulch Army Fuvalos, obviously. So it can set Hermetic Seals and Primate Drill Beam. Interesting. We will take a look at what this actually means here, so that we understand what we are talking about. We are checking out the OCG as well as Blue Eyes, and then we can see this combination here. Is this the deck that we have just seen? I don't think so. This is True Light. Okay, this is which is this Primate Drill Beam. It is a spell card. Okay, so let's take a look at the Primate Drill Beam then. This is the card we are setting under Maxi here with the Blue Eyes deck. Reveal one Primate card or one normal monster in your hand. Obviously not that hard, except Primate Drill Beam. Then target one face a card on the field and negate its effects. And if you do banish it, well, if you do banish it, it's very strong. I mean, this is just negate a card on the field negate, which is already nice. But the fact that it also banishes is really good. During a main phase, if you control a Primate monster, you can set this card from your graveyard. You can also reset this. Okay, this is actually quite strong. We can see the Primate, another barrel here, which we have just read this basically. If this card is normal or special summon, we can set one Primate spell trap from our deck. We would either set the Drill Beam or where's the Lordy Law, Primate Lordy Law. We can also take a look at this, I'm not quite sure. Primate Lordy Law. Normal monsters and Primate monsters you control again 300 attack for each normal monster in your graveyard. Okay, this is definitely synergizing with Blue Eyes when this card is activated. Add one Primate card from your deck to your hand except Lordy Law. So we can just set the Lordy Law, get the Lordy Law with the another barrel, and then Lordy Law can search the Drill Beam, which means we will be able to get all of these. We can also declare a normal monster's name, special summon one normal monster with that name from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Okay, cool. We can for free summon a Blue Eyes. It's definitely cool. So it would be the thing that we firstly go into our another barrel. This is why we have him at 3 in the deck. Go into the Lordy Law, and then Lordy Law can search the Drill Beam, which is interrupted, and also get a Blue Eyes to the field. And then the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon is the other one that was mentioned here in the combo guide, which we will be able to set up. This is, I think, not a new card. TCG released on 2016. This is not a new one. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Okay, this is also not that likely, I guess. Once per turn during either player's turn. So quick effect basically. When an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. Okay, graveyard negation. During either player's turn, quick effect, you can tribute this synchro summon card, special summon one light dragons type synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position, but destroy it during the end turn. Okay, what would we summon here? I'm not super familiar with the Blue Eyes. I guess we will summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, the new one. Is this what we are doing here? We can just Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Okay, you can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Your opponent cannot banish cards from a graveyard. Okay, once again, graveyard interruption. When a card effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one light dragon monster from your graveyard. So we will destroy this in the end phase with the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and this can then resummon another Blue Eyes. Very interesting. Seems to work quite well. I find it so cool. You can let me know in the comments what you think, that we will now once again be able to play a Blue Eyes deck. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Are we also able to summon this one? So from the new Blue Eyes support stuff, we are definitely playing this new Link 1 here, the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, 1 level for our lower dragon or spellcaster monster that we can then also use our another barrel to go into this. So the another barrel definitely gives us a lot of advantage points. We can only use first and third ones. If this card is linked summoned, we can take one Mausoleum of White from a deck and either add it to our hand or send it to the graveyard. Are we even playing this card? I'm not quite sure. Mausoleum of White, which one is it? This is this one. Okay, this is an old card, I think. And then we cannot special summon except dragon monsters. Okay, you contribute this card for cost. Special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay, but if you special summon an effect monster from the graveyard, it cannot attack. Okay, interesting. So yeah, with the support of the new Blue Eyes cards, we also have Crimson Dragon here that can go into a Cosmic Blazer Dragon. which obviously also is very nice. But yeah, we are able to end up on the Heretic Seals of Heavenly Spears and Primate Drill Beam. And yeah, this is actually very strong under Maxi. There's the spheres in here, and yeah, this definitely looks solid. There's also a new trap card in here, interesting. This is also new. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I'm not familiar with this one. Was this from the structure deck? I think it was. You can only use the first and a second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. Show up to 3 blue eyes white dragons from your hand, face up, field, and or graveyard, should be possible. Then destroy that many cards your opponent controls. Actually quite strong. You can manage this card from your graveyard. Once again, this clause that makes trap cards good again. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by tributing blue eyes white dragons. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand. I guess this is not what we are using this for. But yeah, this is how the new powerful blue eyes deck will look like in the future. I'm very interested in seeing when we will get the blue eyes support, and then also this Primate another barrel here. And this is the time where even I will pick up the blue eyes deck, since it is a good meta deck. Then I'm very hyped for this. You can let me know in the comments what you think, whether you are excited for this. And I could definitely see us getting this sooner than later, but Konami also might want to save this for a special occasion. Surprising its players maybe for the birthday. Cool that you was here. Let me know in the comments what you are thinking of this development here. Blue Eyes rising to the top here. Will it replace Maliss and Ryzeal? Maybe Maliss. Ryzeal, I don't think so. Maybe when we see hits on these decks. So there is a potential world in which Blue Eyes could be the best deck in the future, but not super likely for that. Ryzeal as well as Maliss would not need to have their second support wave, which they will get, and then also need a hit. And then maybe Blue Eyes could be the best deck in the room in the future. We will have to see. Yeah, nevertheless, it's very interesting. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.